Between Wrocław and Zielona Góra is a 1972 short film by Krzysztof Kieślowski, a film unlike any other in his filmography, really. It's not a classical documentary. It's one of the two industrial/propaganda films that he made in 1972 that were ordered by the copper industry in southwest of Poland, literally between Wrocław and Zielona Góra. The region was famous for its copper deposits, which were actually discovered in 1957 by a Polish engineer and proved to be the largest copper deposits in Europe. So there was a big copper industry developed in this area, which actually was quite prosperous. It was a good time for the region in Poland economically, and many people came actually to build their lives there, their careers, the work that they did. And this is the time in which the copper industry orders those two films, this one and the second film made in the same year that has to do with security in the copper mines. And this film is interesting because it's Kieślowski in a completely different mode. It's very clear that this is a propaganda film that is directed at young people who may consider coming to Lubin, the town in which actually one of the mines is located and which grew significantly because of the copper mining. So what you see here is basically a film like an ad, like an advertisement for a way of living. It says that Lubin is a very nice place to live, that it develops all the time, that there's successful industry, that there's more and more quality entertainment there. And after watching the film, basically you want to move in because it looks so attractive on the screen. You can see some very nice colorful shots of Lubin and the vicinities, which show this sort of Gierek promise of the Gierek era in Poland, the early 70s, which were seemingly very prosperous. Of course, it's very strange to see Kieślowski in this propaganda mode, but on the other hand, the propaganda is not really political. It really is directed at people who are planning their lives and at young people who maybe want to work in this particular industry, in this particular part of Poland. Of course, the view of Lubin is very rosy-eyed. Everything seems to be wonderful there, but there's also a little bit of humor in the film. There's very nice jazzy modern score, musical illustration. So overall, it's like a publicity ad campaign for the region, for this particular city, but you can tell that it's made by Kieślowski with some feeling. And if you remember that just 3 years prior, he directed From the City of Łódź, that was this warm, affectionate portrayal of workers in the city of Łódź. You can tell that this came probably from the heart, that Kieślowski really wanted to see a successful working community in his country. So this film, even though it was made to order, actually I think has some tiny fraction of a vision that Kieślowski at least wanted to believe in. So it's a nice historical artifact from 1972.